Future Scott Gunn here, and we're going to make a quick correction before we get into episode 21. Somebody was paying very good attention and noticed that when Fatherland Front came up, I kind of ignored it, and we go back to I'm getting a little, getting hard into the game here, and I'm starting to lack focus here, and I missed the little part here. Or Bulgaria gains an infantry step. So Bulgaria should have gained an infantry step. That should be in bold, quite frankly, just to because that's going to be kind of the default. But well, whatever. So that's an easy fix. We have one place where we can do that, and whoop, that's not him. This guy, boink. Okay, there it is. There's the Soviets that resolve the pending event, so it's the Soviets, so it has to be one of the white ones, not one of the black ones. All right, so anyway, we'll return you to our episode 21. Welcome to episode 21. Yes, 21. Our playthrough done. Well, I can't speak today. Downfall. Conquest of the Third Reich. It is the Western. Oops, kick the stand there. Sorry. Western faction's turn to go, and they are just so desperate to get their forces down here and start kicking these guys out of Africa. Unfortunately, well, plenty of orders still haven't been played yet that involves deploying. However, none of them are on this stupid action track, which is really foiling us. Foiling and spoiling, and I don't have a card like a card that does the... Oh man, I wish I hadn't lost that one from the... There was a random draw one way back when, and I don't have it anymore because it got discarded for some card play, and now I'm wishing it wasn't. Anyway, it's time to draw from a cup. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, I have flipped... Well... Anyway, we're drawing. Hey, well, there you go. And you bet your sweet bippy, we're going to go ahead and take this. Will cost us 4+1 because we're skipping the recruit order. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the OK East or OKH will be next after this. Whoops, I misplaced this. This aircraft should not be here in an enemy zone of control, and we'll just rebase it here. That's all that happens. But we're going to move our armies. And the question is, where are we? 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I just need an attack order to get this party started. I may want to do a little navy moving. No, that's all I'm going to do for now. I don't want to risk my transportation, naval transportation right at this moment. I think I'm going to save that for bigger, better things. So it is the OKH's turn, but first we have to tweak the weather here. Goes up to the last spot, and the answer is 6. And that would be 80, wouldn't it? Yuck. Okay. Okay, the OKH's turn, and as you can see, our front is not in a good position here. We're really in a position where I gotta think about pulling back. I may have to do some attacking here. I gotta put some sting on them a little bit, I think. I just can't let them just retreat and let them roll up to me. First of all, let's look at the action track. Alright, yeah, plenty of orders to choose from. They took those recruit and mechanize and like chewed up the entire turn doing that. Anyway, we pull out. Shoot. Oh, another move. Nice. But what I think I'm going to do is use Blitz Campaign. And nice strong thing about this is we'll play before you have when you have the initiative, before picking an access order, so I can conduct 2 attacks and then reassess, and then pick my order. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and the first thing we're going to do, good heavens, is try to get the 17th out of their little problem here. So we're going to go from here to here. I'm not going to include this guy because he's a conscript, it's just going to be a 1-to-1. Yeah, he's worthless there. Soviets do have an answer. The south of hex row 29, which this counts as. We're going to add a little more, and I think combat card-wise, just to take a little stink off the German attack here, I'm going to throw some artillery on there. Oh, future Scott Gunn here, interjecting. Oh, well, I mean, it's on the same episode, so I caught it before. I caught it on the re-branch, so it's really not future, sort of. Oh, wow. I'm going back to correct something. I've played out this battle. I played this card, and which I will play. And it's a perfectly valid card to play there. What I did do, however, which is absolutely incorrect, is I played this, and if you read the card carefully, which I did not, and there's your lesson, if attacking any hex on south of hex row 29, Soviets are not attacking, they're defending. Same with this one here, which I put down. Combat with an attacking Soviet unit. So both of these cards were invalid plays. And I went through the whole thing, and then I only discovered it later. I'm just going to refight this battle the way it should be. Not using these. And I got to say, I've complained about... No, I haven't complained. I praised this game. This game is really easy and smooth, and it isn't very persnickety. I found the one little bit of persnick, I guess it was. There are very few cards that actually emphasize that they have to be used in an attack. And these are two of them right in a row right here that I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it has to be attacking. And yeah, read those cards carefully, because every one, you got to read them like a lawyer and just look for every dot and every dotted I and every dotted T. Okay, so we're going to refight this battle. I'm going to give these cards back to the Soviets, so they're, invalid for playing somewhere else. He can play, however, and I think he should. Yeah, what did I say? I say I'm going to refight this battle? No, I'm not. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to extinguish two cards that would be valid. The result of which would be... What happened was, I can't remember what I rolled, but the long and short of it was a 1-to-1 loss. Actually, and he, instead of retreating, he chose to just take the loss, so that he would pin himself in here, and he would have lost, and he lost his armor here. That is a valid play, and you'll see the rest of the Blitz campaign played here later. So that's the only thing that is changed. All I did was swap out the cards that ended up giving the same bonuses as the invalid ones. In a sense, it almost doesn't matter, does it? But we like to keep it straight. So there it is. Let's return you to our battle here. Ugh, I just don't like this roll, but I gotta get those guys out of there. I'm tired of losing units. So there's your one column, and -1 to this roll. 6, and that's a 5. Not a good roll. It's a 1-on-1. And, gosh, I wonder if I want to re-roll this. Hang on. Well, I can't re-roll it. I just looked at this card here. Play after any Soviet or Western roll. And that's a OKH roll, not a... So no good there. So we're going to have to eat the 1-on-1. So, you have to lose an armor. Not what we wanted. Now, he can either retreat and negate that hit, but you know what? I want to keep him surrounded, so I'm actually going to just take the armor loss, and he's stuck there. Wow. Not very good. All right, I'm going to see if we can do some damage up here. Attack from here to here. Is that a elite under there? Yes, it is. Oh, I was going to negate that. Don't even want to do it. Let's go for it. Blitz. All right, we got an inherent strength of 3 for the Germans. And wait a minute, are they going to play any cards? Let's see. The Germans are not. Yeah, Soviets will. They're gonna play this. They're usually not on the defensive, so this is a good time to play this if defending, and they're gonna get a bonus here anyway. So we got 3 inherent. The one that's really good, we got one flanking attacker for 4. Come here, 4. We have. Okay, so per armored unit and fair for Germans, that's going to be an extra 4 points. That's why I was doing this attack here. And so these 2 here, attacking here, will bring it up to 8. Unfortunately, we don't have the elite badges, but we do have a German unit for 9 total. Moving on to the Soviets with a strength of 4, because it's 2 on top. Yes, it's all the pips count, so that's why defensive stacks are nice. In fact, I'd love to stack the Germans, but they're so thin on this front that we can't do it. Okay, so 4. And they have more elite badges, unfortunately, so that's 5. Oh, we got 6 for this card. Shoot. I think that's it, though. Yeah, there's nothing special about that square either, or hex. So, 9 minus 6 will be on the 3 column. Not too bad for the Germans, I don't think. As far as die roll bonuses, so +2 from the card, -1 from the Soviet card. I think that's all. Yes, +1 on the 3 column. 3 column here. +1. Can you see that? That is a... Oh, that's a 10. On the 3 column. 3 hits. Nice. We'll move this card out of the way here. It's done. And, okay. Alright, we're going to take 1 hit on... We'll take it on this guy here. Those are my shock troops, quite frankly. But they can retreat up to 2. They're going to retreat 2 and 1 and 2, I guess, like that. And the Germans are not going to advance in that hex. We've been down that road before, and it's not been good. And besides, I think it is time for the Germans to reform the front, get into full retreat here, and reform a front, because of the thinness of everything around us. So that's the end of that Blitz card. Yes, time to reform this front. Okay, we're going to take the 5, and this allows movement of everything, pretty much. 5, and this will cost us 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Westerners are up next. Well, we're going to start moving stuff out of Germany up to the front, and this is a 5-step move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get the, what is that, the 8th? Get him moving up. Anything else? Do we want to start bringing some of these little guys? Boy, there's just not much there. Anyone can carry a gun? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was that? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Security in Warsaw. Get our Romanians up here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These Bulgarians, they got that card where if we're 6 spaces away from Bulgaria, they actually get removed off the map. But, and they're conscripts too, so I'm not all that keen on moving them around anyway. So I think we're just going to sit them. Alright, well, not sure what I'm going to do up here. I think I'm going to move him up here. Try to get some relief for this guy. That may be a tall order. Similarly, let's see if we can't do a little breakout there for him. And this little front here, there's just no salvaging it. So I think we're just going to do a full pullback here. And something like one. Hang on one sec. Let's go. One. Oh, right. No, I can't go that way because the Soviet there. 1, 2, 3. And well, I think we're just going to try to form a line here. Oh, that's 7. He wouldn't be able to stack with him. Okay, so I kind of shot myself in the foot there. 1, 2. All right, like that for now. And okay, these guys. Yeah, we're full pull out. 1, 2. I think that'd be 5 points right there. Hang on. Yeah, the river plus the swamp will be, take all this movement right there. Future Scott gun here. I am making so many mistakes, man. Man, I gotta get my act together. I was here. That guy was here. He cannot go back like this because he's got a hex spine. His move has to be, well, if I want to do, I do, which I do. 1, 2, 3. And I can either go 4, but I can't go into the swamp, or I can go 4, 5, like that. I think I'll just do that. Okay, there's the correction. Moving on. Stop making mistakes. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, that would be kind of the defense. So boy, not that impressive. Well, hopefully I get some more movement. I'll get some of these guys in the backfield to come up and we can plug the holes. But man, boy, they're in a lot of trouble. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with that. And let's stop it there. So Germans on the east front in complete retreat here. And it all goes back to that very first few attacks where I tried desperately to save one unit and ended up just leaving myself exposed. The Germans did, that is. But, so obviously, and meanwhile, in Africa, we're still holding them, so it's looking pretty good for the Soviet side. But join us next time for the Western activation starting, and thanks for watching.